So this hasn't been covered up, but it's hydro locked. I think it's from where someone didn't shut the fuel off and it drained in. Pretty sure like a float got stuck or something. So we're gonna use, Daniel's gonna save today with a spark plug socket out of his Baja, and we're gonna see if it throws some fuel out. We're having to hot wire it too because I left the key at the shop. But we're gonna do some good riding today, boys. Look at him go. Oh, that is a handy tool to have.
Yeah.
I'm bad about, I think I have one of those sitting in beside the V-twin in there. Oh, jeepers, mister. Really strong. So we'll go ahead and pull both of them.
Yeah.
And the only bad thing, if there's fuel in that one, it's going to smack the seat. Lonnie, can you do the honors?
Just a weak little man. Little baby boy.
Lonnie, I'd back up. This is probably going to blow fuel out the spark plug hose and maybe even the exhaust. I hope it's fuel. I'd rather it be fuel than water.
That had some stuff on it.
It's water.
Aw. And battery's too dead.
Aw.
Okay, we're going to boost it off. We pump my hood. Yeah. I was going to build lean-tos and Daniel's like, no, you don't need them. So I was like, okay. I was like, well, should we cover them? Daniel's like, no, you don't need them.
Dang it, Daniel!
The rain will wash them.
That's what he said.
It's spitting water out.
Is it? Let's hand turn it over real quick. Okay.
Oh yeah. It's spit. Oh!
What?
That was a good one. That was a good one.
Valve stuck?
Throw them shut, baby.
Yeah. We might be next week pulling some heads off a motor. It could have been a valve when we tried to start it, you know, or.
It had a lot of water in it.
Did it?
Oh yeah. Every time he moves it, it squirts some out.
Yeah, the front's where it had it.
Oh yeah. You see that?
Yeah. Alright. Well, we're gonna call this a lost cause and we're gonna go have fun on other stuff.
Yeah.
We'll just have to share vehicles. I promise you guys, we're getting this stuff out of the weather. We're trying our hardest. Well, not our hardest,
But we're trying. Well,
we're not trying. We're gonna.
we're thinking about trying.
Alright, well, that'll be a video for next week. Alrighty, fellas, we're gonna work on the old V-twin that y'all are probably getting tired of seeing. That's Jager. He's an idiot. That's who he is. Jager likes climbing trees and whatnot, so there's a tree on the other side of the header mini bike. My finger is touching it. He's gonna cut down that puppy, so he's gonna climb it and cut it down as he goes. I wouldn't do it, but he will. So he's gonna make a little guap while me and Lonnie get the valve unstuck or whatever the deal is with this engine, and we're gonna move the gas tank because it's right in the way of our harness and put it over to one side. And then we can put our harness on and change the oil, and I think that's pretty much it. We got some gauges and stuff to put in, but we're not going to do it today, I don't think, just because I don't really feel like it. So let's get to it. We got to pull the gas tank off first. Then we're going to just pull the valve cover to see if we can unstick that valve before we pull ahead and all that jazz. So let's do it. Looks like it has a lot more limbs on it now that you're climbing it.
I'll grab the bigger ones and then that way when I cut the top, they don't get caught on them. I get some big and right shirt.
She's upside your camera. Ha!
Don't step on my shoes.
Why are you wearing those shoes out here?
I just what I had on.
Well, Jager's up in the tree. It's like a government job. We're just hanging out.
We watch, he does work.
You won't jump down from there. Who won't?
What you want, please?
He didn't want the leaves up there. Oh, great. You're going. Nice. Hey, he didn't want those limbs right there.
What?
He wanted those limbs over here.
Oh, I'll get it on my way down.
I would not want to be doing that. No way, Jose.
Especially not on this day.
How much higher are you gonna go?
Just to that fork.
Oh my god.
That's too high.
Too high. You're scaring me.
Start freaking him out. I'm getting jello legs. What sucks about those? Just hitting all them stuffs he loves. Good weather for cutting trees. What if he got up there and was like, guys, I don't have no clue what I'm doing. I need to come back down.
I don't know how this is gonna fall, and that scares me.
He has a book he gets out up there, tree trimming for dummies. That's his wings? Oh my gosh, that's insane. Here we go.
Oh.
That was beautiful.
All I can think of it as an art.
Well, it's cutting the tree,
He's a
but
very bad painter.
I mean, if you was to carve a trout in a hawk's mouth up there, it'd be art. It's really just cutting a tree. What y'all think it is? It's a good day. It's content right here. How you gonna get down? We get like 4 extension ladders and hook them together.
I'm thinking I could probably just cut it from here now.
Drop the whole thing?
And cut it. It should go just perfectly right on that pile of brush.
I'd like to say that.
Pretty straight up, there ain't no lean to her.
You want us to push?
Yeah, right now you go ahead and cut it.
Okay. You can hop off on the way down.
Hey, time trial. How fast can you get down?
Hey, when we drop it, jump off in another tree.
Yeah, man, that's all there is to it.
Just like 10 foot from the ground.
Just gaff it.
He's jumping through there.
Like that ninja on the Onion.
Just your typical day with Greg and Lonnie.
No work getting done.
No work.
No work. No, we basically swept up a couple piles, took some trash out, pushed the bug in. Now we're letting it thaw.
Hey, you haven't moved in a while.
My fingers are so numb.
I can't feel my feet.
Oh God, my right fingers. No good, they're gone.
Your right finger.
All the right fingers.
You have 5 right fingers.
Not the wrong ones, the right ones.
What if you only learned how to climb up? You never learned how to climb down.
Okay, I forgot to tell you guys, I don't know how to get down.
You just been doing like an app, climbing simulator.
I watched a 10-minute YouTube video.
You got to buy more tokens to watch how you climb down.
Did not watch the ending.
Your wife wouldn't let you buy more tokens. When are you gonna fall?
Can you just holler at us when you're gonna fall so we don't miss it?
Trying to get my last few moments in.
Yeah. See if you can climb my
His
calf.
beard is frozen.
Is it?
Let's inspect it. Yes, it's frozen.
Beard inspection.
No, I was there when he got here. That's mayonnaise. You had a big sandwich. Alright. We're waiting on Jager to get ready to cut the rest of the tree down. I'm going to remove this valve cover and see what the problem is. I don't want to have to remove the head if I don't have to, because that's a lot of stuff. I got a lot. The intake manifold. So hopefully we can get this puppy done without. One more.
You know Moss.
For the Hispanic people watching.
They don't know what else you said, but they know you only got one more screw left.
Okay.
That's got some wiggle
That's
to
the
it.
problem. That's the valve that's stuck. So I'm going to. No, that was not stuck. Oh boy.
Yep, it's definitely up.
No,
There it goes.
it's freed up.
Maybe this is just all out.
Huh. Well, I'll be dipped. Well, mission accomplished.
We win. We did it. Yeah!
So there's the exhaust intake. Okay, on compression. Oh yeah, nobody yelled timber! Timber! We'll edit it in.
I thought it, if that counts.
Pop up in the background.
So we got the seat belts bolted in. We end up using the
There's already a little bracket there.
should be golden.
Good deal.
But harness is in. This is our gas tank. I like these Go Power Sports gas tanks because number one, they're cheap. They hold a lot of fuel. I think it's like a gallon and 3/4, 1.75.
Looks like.
Might be, well, they sell like a few different sizes of these, but we've used these a lot. Like the Deuce had this style gas tank on it. I like them quite a bit. These are real easy to mount to. They just got flat tabs on each side. Like I said, these are for 150s, but links are in the description for the lid. You can get two different style petcocks. You can get an on and off petcock, or you can get a vacuum control petcock. So when the engine starts making vacuum, it lets fuel out, and that's the best, safest way for kids, I think, because if the engine dies, no gas can pour out. But anywho, that's what we're done. We're gonna weld this, tack this bar in, tack these two standoffs on, and we've welded a 1/4 inch or a 1/2 inch nut inside there, so these will thread into this pipe. And then back here, this didn't quite line up like we wanted to, so
Just a tad bit off.
we're going to take this off. I'm going to bend up a piece of flat stock, a 90 that'll weld right here, come up, have 2 bolt holes in it, and then slant in, get both those a bracket. So this is a swag off-road kit you can buy. Links are in the description, and you can mount it up in a Harbor Freight press, and it makes it freaking sweet. This is 1/4 inch thick material, and it'll bend whatever bend you want on it. We used to do this with a hammer and a vise. Takes way longer like that.
3 hours later. See, that was way quicker.
We and you can buy a pneumatic cylinder for this at Harbor Freight, and that's next. And also, this, I'm borrowing this one from Chris, my buddy Chris Schmidt, and that bolt needs to be sunk in. But he's let me borrow this until I get one, and I tell you, I don't want to give it back. I'll tell you how much.
How much is it?
Yes. Price is on screen. Look at that, perfect bend, stick, isn't it?
That's thick stuff. That would have sucked to hammer with a.
Yeah, and it would have been a crooked bend by the time we got done hammer forging it.
I just about knocked the old
Stage 4
off.
Oh yeah.
That's beautiful.
It is super nice. What I'm probably gonna have to do, because that'll only do a 90. If I bend it at a 90, it's not gonna be enough. I'm gonna have to bend it way more. So we'll probably have to half cut this and bend it in the vise. You know, which it'll be real easy. We'll just do a good slit, bend it around until it meets, and then we can weld up that cut.
Yep.
That'd be the easiest.
Done it multiple times.
Yeah, most of our lives. that's enough?
Probably. We will test. I thought that was going to break that entire time.
I did too.
Ooh, needs a little bit more. Perfect.
It really is. So now, my gas tank, I've got it held up off the frame with some washers, by the way, so it won't, I don't want anything touching or rattling. Boom. What do you think about that? Pretty dope nasty. Alright, these are just sitting in there. Alright guys, we filmed that video a couple weeks ago and we actually forgot to end the video, but we're in the new shop right now. We're not working in it. We just have a bunch of vehicles parked in here. Now we're going to use this shop as a storage facility until it's done. We basically have left to do is insulation and attic, or insulation OSB on the ceiling. We have all of our metal bent to wrap up the garage doors. Jeremy did that a couple weekends ago and we appreciate all of Jeremy's help. It's been a lifesaver, that's for sure. So he bent up all the flashing to go around the garage doors and do the overhang. So now we can do soffit and basically button up the outside. But we did find out we're going to have to put a new tin roof on it because of it doesn't overhang enough. A bunch of problems with the tin that's on the roof now. But anyways, we parked all of our vehicles in here to use it as a storage facility. And that's where the new location of the V-twin is, so it won't get rained on. So any vehicle that runs right now is going to be stored in here. Just when we come and work, we got to push everything outside. We also remounted that oil catch can. I basically took a piece of angle iron, you can see there, and welded onto the frame. So now it's got a super strong mount. There's that whole gas tank mount all done. And the only thing we haven't done, we're not going to ride this in this video because we still got to change the oil. It did have a little bit of water in the oil from that, and I'm assuming it's this massive exhaust sticking up, and we're guessing that the valve was actually frozen open, like physically frozen with ice. So she's coming along. This is just our beater. If we invite people to the property, this is the go-kart they ride, because we don't care if they break it. Everything's super simple on it. It uses Go Power Sports 150 style front end like a lot of Trailmasters use. So the parts are easy to get and they're actually super strong. So thank you so much guys for your support. We appreciate it more than you know. And also thank you to Go Power Sports. Make sure to check out all the links to everything used on this buggy. We have their 40 series on there. This engine don't really make enough power to mess with the 780. But the 780 is an option if you're running a V-twin. So make sure to check out the links. Everything we have used and was going to use on this buggy is always linked down below. So thank you guys for watching. We love you guys, and God bless.